Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. How are you all, my pretty girls? I hope you're all doing well and you're enjoying your lessons. And I hope that you had a wonderful, joyous weekend. So, today I want to wish you all the very best for your first test quizzes, which are going to be on quizzes. So this is your first class test and I hope that you will succeed with flying colors. So beta, as this is your English period, so you all have to take out your English textbook, that is New Oxford Modern English Book 3, and then you have to turn to page number 8. So on page number 8, we are going to do exercise D, listening and speaking. You all know very well, beta, that we have done all the other exercises of Unit 1, Dorothy Meets the Scarecrow. This exercise was left, so we are going to do it today, inshallah. Let me read it out for you, that what are we going to learn today in this exercise. In the story, Dorothy says, "You didn't just speak." As you can see, beta, this is a negative statement or negative sentence. You didn't just speak. Didn't is the short form of did not. So whenever there is no or not in the sentence, it shows that it is a negative sentence. Manfi jumla hai ye. So in the end, they have added a short question. Did you? आप बोले तो नहीं. Did you? क्या बोले? So there is a small question, short question at the end of a negative sentence. Now let's read more. She makes a question by adding a question tag to a statement. Now what are question tags? I am going to tell you, beta, that question tags or a question tag is a short question at the end of a statement. स्टेटमेंट अफर्मेटिव हो, चाहे पॉजिटिव हो या नेगेटिव हो, whenever there is a short question at the end of a sentence, it is known as question tag. And why do we use it? Why do we use question tag? We use it to confirm something is true or not. जो हम कह रहे हैं वो बात, उसकी तस्दीक करने के लिए कि हम सही कह रहे हैं या हम नहीं कह रहे, सही या गलत कह रहे हैं हम. सो क्वेश्चन टैग्स आर यूज्ड व्हेन आस्किंग फॉर एग्रीमेंट. ठीक है, किसी की रजामंदी चेक करने के लिए, द पर्सन वी आर टॉकिंग टू, और कंफर्मेशन और तस्दीक करने के लिए, द थिंग वी आर सेइंग इज़ ट्रू और नॉट. इट इज़ वेरी सिंपल एंड वेरी इजी. नाउ लेट मी रीड आउट द example for you. We have not got anything to lose. So again, this is a negative sentence as there is not in the sentence. We have not got, हमारे पास कुछ भी नहीं है खोने को. Then again there is a short question at the end. Have we? क्या है हमारे पास? Similarly, in this next line, it is not yours. Again, it is a negative sentence. It is not yours. ये आपका नहीं है. Then again there is a question tag. Is it? है क्या? So this exercise is very easy, very interesting. But before moving to next page, on page number 9, the exercise we have to do, you must recall a few things which you have already learned in grade 2, and for sure I'm going to give you a quick review. All right? So my dear students, on page number 9, we are going to do this exercise D1. Work in pairs and complete the following by matching these statements with the correct question tags. Now there are certain rules to match these statements with the correct question tag, which you have to keep in your mind. But before getting started, beta, you have to write down the date. It's 24th April today. Hijri date is 13 Ramadan. Day is Sunday. And then you have to write down CW. So what we have to do, we have to match these statements with the question tag. There are certain rules which have to be kept in mind, beta, that we always use pronouns in question tags, if you have noticed. And then we always use contracted form. Short form use करते हैं हम whenever we are using a negative question tag. We are making a negative question tag, means helping verb plus not. So before getting started, beta, you must recall that what is a subject in a sentence. As you have read in grade 2, fail, file, मफूल. तो एक जुमले में फाइल क्या होता है, सब्जेक्ट क्या होता है, you must know this. Plus what are helping verbs, or you can say auxiliary verbs. Then beta, you must know that what are verbs and what are pronouns. And then you have to keep in mind that when the statement is positive or affirmative, ठीक है, तब आप negative question tag use करेंगे. And when the sentence is negative or the statement given is negative, then you will make a positive question tag. Alright, so before getting started, let me give you a quick review that what are helping verbs and what is the subject in a sentence.
Subject of a sentence. The subject is the person or thing that the sentence is about. This person or thing is doing something in the sentence. A subject can be a person. For example, Oliver closed his eyes. Here, the subject is Oliver. A subject can also be an object. For example, the boat moves. Here, the subject is the boat. To figure out who or what is the subject, first find the verb of the sentence. Then ask yourself who or what is doing that action. For example, she took a shower. Here, the verb is took. Then ask yourself, who or what took the shower? In this case, it is a person referred to by the subject pronoun she. So, she is the subject. Similarly, he ate all the cake. Here, the verb is ate. Then ask yourself who is doing the action, or simply who ate all the cake. In this case, it is a person referred to by the subject pronoun he. So, he is the subject.
Now, my dear girls, you know very well that what is a subject in a sentence. It is about what or whom the sentence is. जिस चीज़ के बारे में या जिस इंसान के बारे में सब्जेक्ट या सेंटेंस में बात करी जा रही हो, उसको हम सब्जेक्ट कहते हैं, फाइल कहते हैं. Now, you must know what are helping or auxiliary verbs.
Helping verbs. Sometimes we can't do things alone and we just need a little help. Well, in sentences, main verbs can need help too, and that's when helping verbs come to the rescue. Helping verbs come before the main verbs to help show action. It sets the mood or the time in the sentence. In this sentence, I am typing my story. I is the subject and typing is our main verb. Am here is used to help show the action typing, so am is a helping verb. These are some of the most common ones, but in total, there are 23 helping verbs. So let's take a look at more examples. My dad is reading the newspaper. My dad is the subject. Reading is the main verb, so that means is the helping verb. The panda was chewing on a bamboo branch. The panda is the subject. Chewing is the main verb, so that means was is the helping verb. Don't forget that helping verbs help set the mood or the time in the sentence. So, for example, Sam might play on his skateboard. Sam in this sentence is the subject, play is the main verb, so might is the helping verb. Using might in this sentence tells me two things: that the action didn't happen yet and that there is uncertainty about it.
Now, mera beta, you know very well that what are helping or auxiliary verbs. They lie between the main verb and the subject of a sentence. All right, they help the main verb in order to show the time of occurrence. Okay, the time of occurrence of what? The action. All right, so now we are going to match the incomplete statements with the question tags. All right, this is very easy now. You know that what are pronouns. Pronouns are the words which are used in place of a noun. You know the verbs, the action words. Now you know the helping verbs plus the subject of a sentence. Now beta, part A is they have met you before. As you can see, this is a simple affirmative sentence, positive sentence. So the question tag will be negative, and for this purpose you have to invert the subject and helping verb. Okay, you will switch their places. It is they have, so you will write first haven't and then they, because you have to add not with have, the helping verb. Okay, so where it is written haven't they, here. Okay, and then part B, let us see whether he is in. Always keep in mind while making the question tag, whenever the statement is starting with let us, the question tag will be shall we. All right, let us see whether he is in. चलो देखते हैं हम कि वो अंदर है कि नहीं. Shall we, क्या देखें हम. Always keep in mind beta, we generally and we usually use shall with the pronoun I and we. Now part C, you are in the team. As you can see, we again have to invert the subject and the helping verb. We'll switch their places. Are, as this is a positive statement, affirmative statement, so are we will add not with are. Aren't you will be the question tag where it is written aren't you. This is aren't you. They are very bright, so we will add not with are. Aren't they? Match. It has been stolen, so we will add not with has and we will switch their places. Hasn't it? Don't tell anyone. Now the next thing, the next point which you have to keep in mind whenever the sentence is imperative, like it is showing a command or request. जब भी सेंटेंस में कोई हुक्म दिया जा रहा होगा या रिक्वेस्ट करी जा रही होगी, दरख्वास्त करी जा रही होगी, then we will always use will you. We will use will. Okay, don't tell anyone, so we will match it with will you. Now the last G, I think this is a good idea. So in this simple statement there is no helping verb. It is a regular verb, think. ठीक है, think it is a mental activity. ठीक है, इसमें helping verb नहीं है, सिर्फ regular verb है think. So whenever the statement is with regular verb and without auxiliary or helping verb, we will always use do or does. Okay, so I think this is a good idea. Seek agreement मतलब आप सामने वाले की रजामंदी देखना चाह रहे हैं कि वो आपके इस आइडिया के साथ अग्री करता है या नहीं. So we will match it with don't you. All right, so I hope I'm clear till here beta. This is very easy exercise. You must watch the video again and again in order to have the command on all the concepts which I have taught today. That's all for today beta. Take very good care of yourself. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.